Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raphael and I will explain about my proposal. Uh, the title is the effectiveness of using semantic mapping strategy in teaching reading comprehensions of narrative text at the 8th grade student of SMP Negeri 2 KRUI in academic year 20 and 21, 20 and 22. According to Anthony, Pearson and Raphael in 1993, as cited by Farrell 2009, in which reading is the process of the constructing meaning through the dynamic interaction among the readers, assisting knowledge, the information suggested by the written language, and the content of the reading situation. The main purpose of reading is to seek and obtain information, include content, and understand the meaning of the reading. Reading comprehensions refer to the capability of the readers to understand what is being read. Moreover, reading comprehension is an understanding of the written text or extracting the required idea from as efficiently as possible. But in fact, many people or students, especially 8th grade students in SMPN, have difficulties when they get reading comprehension material. From this back, the teacher must have creative strategy support the learning process of reading comprehensions. One of the strategies is semantic mapping in the teaching process. Semantic mapping is strategy. Semantic mapping strategy is in the teaching process. Semantic mapping strategy allow to the student to explore their knowledge of a new word by creating a map using other related words or phrases similar in meaning to the new word. According to Pearson and Johnson, as cited by Clark, semantic is a strategy that helps students to organize the information they know about a subject into the different categories. It is a visual representation of the subject. The step for creating a semantic map are following. 1. The subject being discussed is written on the board, a chart, or transparency. An oval is drawn around it. 2. Student think of words to describe the subjects. As they share them, the teacher write them on the chart in box and connect them to the oval with arrows. Above the arrows, the teacher write the phrase or words to show the relationship between the subject and the other words. 3. Student gives a sample of the subjects and the teacher write this in the oval with the arrow connecting them to the subjects and the center of all. The efficiency of applying semantic mapping strategy in the teaching learning process not only depend on the discourse of the each step in semantic mapping strategy, but also efficiency need a balancing among the teachers and the students. This successful process during the applying semantic mapping strategy is supported by the teacher and students interaction in class. So semantic mapping strategy represent a concept of development approach in the teaching learning process. Semantic mapping strategy used as like a visual representation which has pattern and role to make the teaching learning process more conceptual and pleasurable. The objective of this research can be stated as below. 1. To describe how the semantic mapping strategy can be applied in the teaching reading comprehension of the narrative text for the 8th grade student in SMPN Negeri KRUI. 2. To find out whether or not there is significant difference of achievement before and after the students of the 8th grade students of SMPN KRUI do reading narrative text by using semantic mapping strategy. I think that's all about my explanation of my proposal, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.